Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Bobby, and I would like to talk about the benefits of good form as it relates to exercise, resistance training, whatever you might do in the gym, and let me hit the high points. We have to do everything we can when we exercise to protect our spine. What we are always going for is thoracic extension, meaning this posture as opposed to any rounding. You know, when you were born, just like when I was born, we came out flexed. As you grow, you begin to observe properties of proper extension, but as you get older again, you start to flex. And we have to do everything we can to put off that flexion. It's inevitable to the best that we can, and it starts right here in the gym. And by the way, I want you to know that some of this is lifestyle. You know, the computer that you're working on is out here in front of you. You have rounding shoulders. Your brain is on the screen, so you're not thinking much about your posture. The cell phones, I can't imagine what people are going to look like in 20 years. Everybody's in this posture constantly, this forward head carriage and looking down. That is the anti-thoracic extension. That's about as bad as it can be. But also, as we get older, our eyes begin to give away a little bit. And so you're looking at things. What do? You get in this posture. And we have to do everything we can to fight against that. So let's talk about things that in the gym that you can do that are going to promote this, the youthful thoracic extension that we're always looking for. Because when you exercise, if you exercise with poor form, all you're doing is building muscle around poor form. And what does that mean? That means it's going to make it worse. You're going to be permanently stuck there because you designed a muscular body around poor form. All right, simple dumbbell curl. There's a very strong appeal, it appears, as I observe people in the gym, to putting your head forward anytime you feel a lot of weight. In other words, if it's very light, there's no temptation to lean forward. But I see people, as soon as they're starting to get to those final reps where it's getting heavy, the first thing that they do is they put their head forward. Keep that thing back. And if you can't move the weight with your head back, then you've already reached your limit and you're beyond the reps that you can do safely. There's something about bearing heavy weight that makes people want to jet their head forward. Let's keep it back here. Put it against the wall if you have to. When you're doing the chest press machine over there where you're sitting down and pushing, get your head back against that rest. Do everything you can to build muscle around that nice extended position. And let's talk about this thing. This is the long bar high row. Wonderful exercise. It's one of the few machines in here that I really give the double thumbs up. But again, we're trying to do what we can to build extension. So when you use this machine, now I'm just hitting the high points. This applies to, universally applies to everything in here. I am in a good posture right now. If I start doing this, the exercise involves pulling this thing directly to my sternum. That is a high row. That's what I'm doing, and everything's great. There's no reason for me to move this around. I've got a good straight spine. I've created space between my chin and my sternum, and this thing is going toward my sternum. What do I see a lot of? This. This person doesn't realize it, but they're doing everything they can to destroy their posture. They're building muscle around a head that's forward. Now, I'm sure that there's some range of motion that they're trying to achieve here, but the effect of that is destroyed. The benefit of that is eliminated because now they've got forward head carriage. Get that chin back, pull that thing to your sternum, and make that your guiding light. And that's for all of exercise, regardless of what you can do. Default position is good straight spine with space between your chin and your belt buckle. And one more thing. Anytime you're doing something with your arms, and you have the option of turning your thumbs away or thumbs in, always thumbs away. External rotation is directly related to thoracic extension. So anytime your thumbs are away, then your spine is more likely to be straight in a good position. What does that apply to? Well, let's get these dumbbells out again. If I'm doing a curl, let's keep these thumbs away as we do these. Now, if you want to rotate them as you go, you can, but the curl should never be here because if my thumbs are rotated in, I've got this shoulder flexion going on, the very thing that I'm trying to fight against. Lateral raises. Don't do these with your palms down, do these with your thumbs up, okay? So that we can do everything to promote thoracic extension and you'll be on your way to good form. And so the high points are these. Everything you can when you're exercising, lifting weights, doing body weight exercises, always observe the position of your head relative to your sternum. It should be back, there should be some space in here, and there should be some length between your belt buckle and your chin. To promote that, anytime you have an opportunity to get your thumbs away from you, regardless of what the exercise is, even a chin-up, this is far better for your posture than is this, because this is flexion. And so thoracic extension, thoracic extension, thoracic extension, build a good posture that you can keep late in life, and you'll be someone who's making the most out of your exercise routine and your life. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.